Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Dia Moore, and I'm here with your finance and career reading for whenever this message finds you. It was meant for you. Butterflies, I have already laid the cards out. Just a full transparent moment. I am currently still learning how to read the tarot cards from a financial standpoint. So sometimes I need a little time to gather the way that I'm going to present the reading from a financial standpoint instead of the traditional way that tarot is being read. So that's why the cards are already laid out. Just want to share with you all that, like as I always say, I'm healing just like you all are healing. So I'm learning just like you all are learning. And this process is helping me to learn. So I hope you all understand and be patient with me as I go through this process. Let's jump into this reading. The cards that we have for today is the Queen of Swords, and the career and finance card that we have is Heart, which is about emotional spending, joint finances, being supported. The careers associated with this card is counselor, guide, or having a job that you absolutely love. The overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck, my butterflies, is the Nine of Swords. My butterflies, we're going to first start off with the energy of the Queen of Swords. As we all know, swords are all about communication and the mental. So this queen is a very intellectual queen. She's very sharp when it comes to her mental process. She can be witty. She's also an honest queen. The sword being upright, straight upright, is an indication that of her fairness, of her honesty and integrity. She's a queen of independence because she uses her intellect to make decisions that are based off her highest, good. She's a clear-headed queen. Her knowledge is very forthright. But the thing about the Queen of Swords is that all of all of the knowledge, the fairness, the intellect that she possesses, it usually has derived from her going through a great deal of sorrow. So she's an experienced queen. And it was mighty ironic to me that Spirit gave us the card of Heart to accompany this issue, this energy, because as I stated, the Queen, she went through a lot of sorrow, and sorrow is connected to our heart space. It's connected to how we feel. So this is energy that Spirit is highlighting for us for a very, very good reason. Now, this energy, my butterflies, is really highlighting something around joint finances or you feeling supported. So this means, my butterflies, that you don't have to carry your burdens alone because there are resources, there is help, and there are partnerships that are available to you. This energy surrounds you, my butterflies. You just have to, look at it and be discerning of where it shows up for you. Careers like, counseling or, being some kind of guide or any role that helps you to inspire others is being supported by this energy, because this energy of counseling and guide takes keen intellect. It takes sharpness. It takes fairness. It takes an understanding of experiences in having a certain level of vulnerability. So Spirit is highlighting that anyone that's in these type of energies, that's operating in this type of capacity in any way, shape, form of your life when it comes to your finances, if you're doing anything in your finances where you are being careful about your spending, if you're doing anything in your finances where you're attempting to work together with others, if you're doing anything in your finances where you're counseling or where you're counseling others or you're counseling yourself about your finances, if you're doing anything to guide yourself or guide others into balancing out your finances, which is the Queen of Swords energy, which is balance. If you're doing anything of that sort, or having a job that you love, my butterflies, this is being supported by spirit. But I can't neglect to mention the underlying energy of the Nine of Swords here. Because this underlying energy is indicating to me that we may be operating under some type of stress, worries. Some of us might be having some sleepless nights, and they might be tied to our finances. But my butterfly spirit is reminding us not to let fear rule our relationship with money. Because that anxiety only blocks the flow of the abundance. So something practical and realistic that we can do, my butterflies, is we can lean into the support that's available to us. We can focus on making sure we seek and go after work that fulfills us. And we can take small but steady steps to ease any pressure that we may be feeling from our finances, my butterflies. So, Spirit's message here today, my butterflies, I feel like is that, as I said, we don't have to do this alone. We have the support. It is here. Whether that's support from people around you, your loved ones, your co-workers, your friend group, your social circle, or just Spirit itself. The support is available to you, my butterflies. And as long as you work in things that you love, it will bring you both that joy and that stability. So, my butterflies, we need to be mindful and do the work and put in the proper efforts to release any financial fears that are weighing on our mind. Because we're doing so with the intention and the understanding that peace comes when we trust our path and we allow help in for us. Before I leave this message, my butterflies, I want to leave us all with an affirmation that we can use to anchor ourselves, that we can use to affirm ourselves when we're feeling hopeless or the negative thoughts start to creep in, when we're feeling tied or bound to, any outcome. I want to give us a affirmation that we can use to help us to release any holding on too tightly to anything that doesn't serve us, my butterflies. This affirmation is going to be, I release financial fear and open myself to support. My work brings me joy. It brings me purpose and lasting stability. My butterflies, put in the effort. Be mindful. Make it your intention to release that fear and open yourself up. Open your heart up to the emotional support that Spirit and those around you are offering up to you. If you all have appreciated these messages, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And as always, it's been an honor because my healing is your healing and your healing is mine. So let's transform together. Welcome to your metamorphosis, butterflies. And until next time, you all have a blessed, safe, and abundant rest of your day.